So it took me 4 episodes to realize that the titles of each of those episodes have time in it. Last episode was Karma Time. This episode's Grown Up Time. I think the first episode was Assassination Time. So they're doing a little bit of Friends or iCarly or Victorious. But anyways, Karma was the main guy in the last episode. Do I think he's going to be the main guy in this episode? No. Do I think Nagisa is going to be the main character in this episode? Partially. Am I going to predict what's going to happen in this episode? Absolutely not. So without further ado, let's get straight on to it. Make sure the original content as always. And let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Really want Chipotle.
Oh, hey there, Big Teach. Long time no see.
I know, right? Thank goodness for payday.
That's a disguise. You actually get paid.
Hey, cut it out!
Lighten up, dollface.
What would you say to a little private tutoring to help get our grades up?
Allow me to tutor you gentlemen on how to flirt with a lady.
But what if that's her car?
Are you all right?
Who says chivalry is dead? You're a prince among men. By the way, I'm trying to find Kunugigaoka Junior High. Do you know where it is?
Let me show you the way, ma'am. Are they going to try to play on her good looks to try to make an opening for someone to kill him? And they haven't tried it yet. My watch just said, good, you're staying active.
Meet our newest addition to the E-class faculty.
My name is Miss Irina Yelovich. Nice to meet you all.
You gotta keep that disguise on?
Knockers more like.
Stupid.
Oh, you're adorable.
We decided to bring on Miss
okay.
Yelovich in the interest of beefing up the English curriculum. No hard feelings.
Yeah, okay.
She's, very qualified.
His face changes color to reflect his mood.
But he's not.
So what's the color for hot and bothered?
Pink. Okay, pink.
He is all about her.
Those tiny
you-
suppository eyes.
are you
those
acting?
gelatinous joints. I'm simply captivated by the whole package.
Oh my.
Some of these people.
Don't fall for it, chase trouble! No woman in her right mind would be into you.
Come on!
And of course, I had all the usual close-range tricks at the ready. Apparently, the art of seduction works just as well on whatever the hell he is.
Unfortunate.
Irina Yelovich, first-rate assassin. Beautiful.
She's an assassin.
intelligent, Athletic. She wrote the book on infiltration and approach.
What about tact?
I'm a professional. The octopus will be pushing up daisies before lunch.
You don't think they've tried professionals before?
Hope I'm not interrupting anything, darling.
You are.
Mr. Karasuma tells me you can go Mach 20. I hate to ask this.
I don't think he has.
I'd be ever so grateful if you could fetch some Vietnamese coffee. I thought maybe you could grab it while I run the students through their English lesson.
But of course, mon cher.
It's about that time. Shouldn't
She's
we
gonna go
head
straight
back?
face now?
Sure, whatever. Knock yourselves out. Teacher needs peace and quiet, though, so make it a study hall. When he is around, call me Miss Yelovich.
So what's your game, Miss Yellow Bitch?
No nickname!
You're not gonna kill the octopus without help.
Please, sweetheart. You're a bunch of saplings. Adults have their own way of doing things. Take note. Speaking of
You're
which,
not gonna
you're
get
Nagisa
close.
Shiota, right? Do me a favor. Show me what you've got on him.
But did you
That
have to
goes for
kiss
any
him?
of you snot-nosed punks who feel like you've got intel worth sharing.
People just running.
I'll let you go home while these gentlemen stand in for you. This is what separates the pros
so
from the
they're
amateurs, boys and girls.
with her.
Connections and a little thing we like to call technique.
Technique.
Clearly, we're not dealing with a teacher, but a genuine pro. Which, all things considered, would be sort of cool. If she wasn't, you know, such a bitch.
You said it on me. I don't call people that.
This assignment is the first in which my objective is to kill an unidentified creature. The kid's intel has given me a lot to work with.
If your plan is to sneak up on him, you probably don't want to smoke.
Hello there.
For a guy without a nose, he's a bloodhound.
This'll be a piece of cake. My strategy is airtight.
You are wrong.
I walk between the
She's too
rainbows.
smug and they all feel it.
Yelovich, man, are you gonna teach us or what?
Yeah, come on, Miss Yellow Bitch.
No disrespect, but you are a teacher, aren't you, Miss Yelovich?
Ixnay on the bitching! Now sit back and enjoy the show. It's almost go
It's be a
time.
lame show.
I've returned, mademoiselle!
Fabulous! One more favor, though. Could we speak in private? After 5th period? Like maybe out in the shed?
Oh dear. Well, how could I possibly say no? I'll be there with
I mean, you
certain
can.
tea. Get it? Certain tea? Because that's chai, you see.
I get that she's a pro, but she's not exactly easy to get along with.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry you kids have to
Usually
deal with
most pros are.
higher ups seem to think she's all that.
So what is it you'd like to speak in private about, Miss Irina, darling?
Oh, Koro-sensei! I just can't stand it! You'll think I'm a harlot, but I simply can't control myself around you.
What?
Does that make me a bad woman? Am I bad?
Why are you saying it like that?
Don't pay attention to your surroundings.
Is there a sniper?
I spent all night fixing
There's a
this place
sniper.
up. All for you, dirty boy.
A machine
All for
gun?
you.
I thought he was packing. She's packing a lot more.
Relax, darling. I'll be au naturel in a jiff.
Oh, natural.
Live ammo, big guns.
Wait, what? What ammo? But it doesn't affect them, right? You need the BBs.
And assignment complete in 3, 2, 1, 0.
Probably caught all of them.
A noble effort, madam, but lead bullets have no effect on me whatsoever.
See?
I noticed a distinct metallic odor in here since yesterday, along with the scent of adult man BO.
For a guy without a nose, he's a bloodhound.
So you see,
Didn't
I
take-
was simply pretending to be ensnared by your little ruse. I've exposed you for the uncreative hack you are.
Uncreative. Heck
You can
yeah.
learn a thing or two from my students. Their assassination attempts are much more imaginative. The government dossier on me mentioned that my preferred method of retaliation is grooming.
He's gonna give her curls.
Koro-sensei!
Did you touch her boobs?
What exactly went on in there, sir?
You got some patchwork.
Miss Yelovich has been stuffed into a tastefully retro gym outfit.
It would take longer to describe the things he did to this body than it did for him to do them. My back and shoulders have never felt looser. He somehow worked in a lymphatic oil massage.
Back to the classroom, boys and girls.
There's no way.
I am a professional, damn it! The octopus
No, you're
will
not.
pay!
You're not professional because you didn't use the ammo. You should have. You just assumed you were right.
Looks like Miss Yelovich is pissed off. I know my pride would be in shambles if my plan went tits up.
I mean,
Excuse
your
me,
plans
miss?
did.
Mind if we swap you out for Koro-sensei? It's just we've got entrance exams coming up, and
You want to swap me out for that disgusting creature?
Yeah, because he cares.
Forget the studying. Help me brainstorm on how to kill the octopus, and I'll give you a nice percentage of the reward money. Otherwise, knock it off with the whining and let...
Get out.
Now you're just a plain old bitch!
Someone ought to slap the piss out of them! I am too fine a woman to be one-upped by a bunch of punks!
Oh, fine, whatever. Just come with me, please.
Eramongo, one of the islands of Vanuatu, otherwise known as the New Hebrides.
Okay, so exactly what the hell is he doing?
Poring over and writing out test questions. They're tailored to each individual student. He takes into account which subjects they're good at.
Gosh,
where
dang
they need
it.
Improvement, and hands out a test
Koro-sensei is
designed
fantastic.
specifically for them. His IQ is off the charts, literally. His speed puts every weapon we have to shame.
Yep.
He's dangerous, contradictory, and a damn near perfect teacher.
Don't actually fall in love with him, though.
Everyone has two roles here. Assassin and student, teacher and target. It's a bizarre classroom this creature's created. Not
So
a place
close.
for easy
Not
answers
really.
or tidy resolutions. I understand wanting to take pride in yourself as a professional, but if you can't cut it as both assassin and teacher, you're toast.
You are incredible in bed.
What word does incredible modify?
You?
I once took out an American VIP, literally. You are incredible in bed, he told me. Incredible, in this case, modifies the word you.
Aha, I knew it.
That's the example you use with junior high kids?
I knew
Learn
it.
grammar, you've got to see how it works in the real world. I know grammar seems boring and technical, but it's what underpins how we communicate. Communication is key in my line of work and in life. Whether speaking English, French, Portuguese, what have you.
Português, obrigado.
The examples may be risque, but they come from real-life scenarios. This ought to put us on the level, right? Oh, and I'm sorry about being such a bitch.
Are you acting?
Wow, talk about a 180. First you want to kill us, now you're acting like a wuss.
I'm not opposed to going by Irina if you guys don't mind calling a teacher by your first...
I wouldn't plan on the bitch thing going away anytime soon.
Not that
I mean, they're
Miss
junior
Irina
high
isn't a pretty
people.
name. It's just not as fun to say as Yelovich. I hate you little turd so much!
She seems to be settling in nicely.
More or less.
Thank you for bringing a new teacher, Mr. Karasuma. She's a bit rough around the edges, perhaps, but a welcome addition to our little family, I think. If you'll
course
excuse
he
me,
does.
mental gymnastics...
Whenever he's pressed to say why he started teaching E-class, he dodges the question.
Dodges everything.
Bastard's got us all wrapped around his tentacles. He knows what he's doing. No doubt about it.
Koro-sensei is just improving everyone's life. So, okay, her cover is blown. Koro-sensei knows that she is an assassin trying to take him out. So does she still have to play teacher? Because I get trying to impersonate a teacher in order to get close to him so that you could take him out. But the fact that he knows that you're an assassin and not exactly a teacher, why not just stop being a teacher and then just try to assassinate him? Unless you want to don that teacher persona in order to get close to him so you have more opportunities to kill him. I guess that makes sense. And there was a part of me that was wondering why Koro-sensei would allow her to continue being a teacher, because he's kind of all for the kids learning as much as possible. But he does make the statement that having a person who has communicated with so many different languages, with so many different people, is basically her profession, is a great asset to have. I had to make sure I said the et part. In this situation, if he does die and the world is saved, these kids in class 3E are probably going to be the most prepared for life I've ever seen, or like at least the most over-rounded people in existence, because he's going into such great lengths in order to do this. It's absolutely insane. Teachers nowadays fall into one of the two categories. Either they like stick to a specific training regimen, like a lesson, and they don't deviate at all, or they try to deviate the lesson in order to better help each individual kid. The only problem with the second one is there's not that much time, there's not that much resources. Koro-sensei is only able to do this because he's able to do it so fast. So I feel like most teachers fall into the category 2, unless they're professors in college, but they fall into category 2, but they just don't have the time or the resources to do what Koro-sensei is doing. That's my assumption. I could be wrong. So yeah, this whole situation, this is a good proof. I don't know what the right word is. Maybe she can teach me. Example. This is a good example as for how pride can make the best person horrible. What I mean by that is she's considered a great assassin, top tier assassin, professional. But the fact that she's so prideful and she's so kind of in her head that she is the best, she somehow chose to use live ammunition and not the ammunition that people have said to use. She's like, freak your way, I'm gonna do it my way. And even some of the tips that someone like Nagisa told her about, she chose to either ignore it or didn't put too much faith behind those words, like the whole smelling incident. If she took that into account, then she would know that like, hey, the dudes smell, the metal smells, like maybe try going downwind or upwind. Like there are so many errors that she did wrong by assuming that the target she has right now is just like the human targets she's had in the past. But I do feel like she's a great addition to this whole family, not just because of her interactions with Koro-sensei, but then her interactions with the class and the class's interactions with her. Anyways, that was my reaction to the Assassination Classroom Season 1, Episode 4. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want me to know anything more, put a comment section down below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.